So today's video is to complete the spine name challenge in 2 minutes. So that means I have 2 minutes to find books that the beginning of the title is the first letter, or the first letter of the title is spells out my name. So I have to find an M-E-G-A-N. And if I finish that and I still have some time, I'll try to go into my middle name, which is Lindsay, but I think I'm just gonna stick with Megan for now because you have to not only find these books, but you also have to find them all in the same exact color. So here we go, got my 2 minutes and go. I feel like E is gonna be the hardest. So I'm gonna find the E first and then go off that color. Here we go. Empire of Storms. I would say this is like a bluish gray. And then M. I'm just looking for blue and hoping it's my color. G is going to be really hard. I need an A, N. Oh, N. Nocturnal. Ah, dropping things. A. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know I had this. Okay. A. Need an A. Does this count? We're gonna count it. Okay. Oh wait, this one, duh. Well, I still need another A, because I'm sure I have enough time now. That's in there. That's in there. This one. I need an L. I feel like I'm gonna fail. L. I don't have an L, like at all. Ah! How much time do I have? 35 seconds. Okay. So let's just go real quick. M. E. G. A. N. I don't have an L. I. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go with Megan because I got that. And time is, we got 11 seconds. Can I do it? Probably not. Oh gosh. Okay, we're just gonna end it there because I don't think I have an L book at all. Okay, so we got, there's the timer. That was just me freaking out for the last 10 seconds standing here. So we got Mockingjay for M, Empire of Storms for E, Game of Thrones for G, A Curse So Dark and Lonely for A, and Nocturna for N.
Legoland!
Look at this beauty. Zoom in on the important parts. We see this. Particularly Justin's face. Thumbnail right there.
100%.
Oh my gosh. Elle with her waffle. Wait.
That's an Eggo.
Is that Will the Wise as a wizard? Like his drawing. Oh. His face is funny too. Slingshot, of course. Oh my gosh. Where's Steve though? That's yo. It's with its face all pulled together. And then the lights. Oh my gosh. What'd you get? Why are books so expensive? Alright guys, it is now Sunday. I just want to do a quick wrap up on what happened yesterday for day 6 of the reading rush and then start filming for day 7. So yesterday I pretty much said what I needed to say. I haven't read any more. I might read some of The Hobbit or Wonder Woman or another audiobook on the way up to Anthony's. But other than that, I think my reading rush is pretty much complete. So what you saw yesterday was us going to the big shopping complex in our city and going to a baseball game, and there were some fireworks after the baseball game, which was exciting. But other than that, that's really all we did. And then today we're going jet skiing, so I'm really not gonna have time to read. I'll try to do what I can. I might take a manga up just so I can read that real quick and then complete 7 books in the reading rush. But other than that, that's all I have to say. Hi friends, it is now Wednesday of the next week. I never updated or posted or anything for day 6 or day 7. So I was at a work conference the past few days and I did not have nearly as much time as I thought I was going to. These days lasted from probably 7 in the morning till midnight, and I'm just exhausted. I'm ready to go to bed. I literally just got home, haven't even unpacked yet, but I wanted to update you on what I finished for the reading rush and what my book recommendation story is, just to kind of complete the reading rush. So I did not read any more, so there's no like true update, but I just wanted to go back over what I read, and I'll go more in detail for my July wrap-up, but I just wanted to go back over what I read. So I finished The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and then I read To All the Boys I've Loved Before audiobook, which then led me to The Female of the Species audiobook, and these two have really ignited a love for audiobooks for me because I was able to listen to them while I was working and still completely capture the story but also get a lot of work done at my job. So that was just incredible because it's like multitasking and great, and I'm doing something I love while also doing another thing I love, and it was so fun, and it makes me feel better about my reading because then I can feel accomplished and feel like I actually read something to present for your booktube, but I'm also not pushing myself past my limits once I get home, because if I'm tired I can just go to bed instead of pushing myself to read and trying to complete something just to say I've read something. No, I just feel like I've done more, which is really, really nice. So I'm looking for more audiobooks. Hopefully I'll find some. I've heard a lot of good recommendations, but if you have any more recommendations for audiobooks that are good, put them down below. I also picked up Our in High School Host Club Volume 3, and then Dragon Ball, the volumes 4 through 6 in this collection. I picked these up and I read all 3 volumes. And then I also picked up The Hobbit. I'm on page 104 of this. And I picked up The Near Witch by V. Schwab, and I'm on page 105 of this. So I have not completed these last 2. My main goal is to finish The Hobbit by tonight, just so I can cross it off for my Book Junkie trials. It is the Bookie Grail, and I would love to complete that, but I still have this much left, and I'm just not sure if I'm gonna have time to complete it tonight, but I would really love to, so we'll see. But I'm just really, really exhausted, and I just need to unpack, maybe take a nap. I want to watch the Bachelorette finale, so I've got quite the little to-do list here, but hopefully this will get completed on it. So just to review the prompts, I completed a book with purple on the cover with the Our in High School Host Club. I did not complete a book that was an author's first work. I was using The Near Witch for that, but I did not complete it. I did read a book with a non-human main character. I had Goku in Dragon Ball, and if you've read this series, you know that he is not human. Then a book with 5 or more words in the title, and for this I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and this also follows the prompt for a book I wanted to read in 2018 because I wanted to read this right after the movie came out because it was just so good, and I knew it was based on a book, so I wanted to read this book last year. And this was supposed to also be my prompt for a book to movie adaptation where you read the book and then watch the movie. And I didn't complete that during the reading rush, but I still want to watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before again, just because it was such a cute movie. And I'm still going to do that even though it's past the point and I didn't complete it for the reading rush. And then I did read almost all of these books in the same spot, so I definitely checked that one off. I only completed 6 books, however, during this time. The Cruel Prince, I was already like almost all the way finished when I started the reading rush, so I'm not going to count that as a book. If you were counting, that would have been 7, but I'm not going to count it, so I only finished 6 books. But for my first reading rush, I'm really proud of that, so I'll take it. Even though it's Wednesday, I also still wanted to complete day 7's video prompt or video challenge, and that was to tell a story about the best recommendation you've ever received. And I haven't really gotten many book recommendations personally for me. I usually just watch YouTube or get like basic recommendations on Twitter or those kind of things, but this was a person I know, and she found out I love reading and she recommended this book because it was one of her favorites, so she let me borrow it and I read it, fell in love with it, and went and bought it for myself, and that was A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahira Mafi. This book was so good. It is a contemporary kind of rom-com that also deals with a lot of racism and hard to deal with topics that aren't like that some people find hard to swallow, but I feel like she dealt with them in such amazing ways. And if every contemporary was like this, I would love the contemporary genre tenfold. This was just such a good book, and I can't say enough good things about it. This tells the story of a Muslim girl who is living in the time right after the 9/11 attacks, and so she is dealing with all the repercussions of that and all of the stigmas and racist comments and insults and everything that goes along with that. And she ends up falling for a boy who is considered like the all-American boy and like the star athlete of this story or of this world. So they are working together to figure out how to maintain this relationship, and I thought the ending was perfect. I thought the whole story was perfect, and there was just so many random things thrown in, and it was still perfect, and I just really loved this book. So that was the reading rush, sort of, because today's Wednesday, but we'll count it. Thank you guys so much for watching my daily vlogs. I hope you enjoyed them. If you really liked that style of vlog where I showed more than just me sitting in front of a bookshelf, please let me know down below, and I would love to try to venture more into that realm of vlogging. But that's all for now, so I will check in with you guys next week, or tomorrow, I guess, for this week. Anyways, I will check in with you later. Bye, friends.